Okay, so I forgot that I was uh, uh, that I need to stream to start.
These Arico crusts really saved us some trouble. We have Mr. Andre.
So I forgot that I was.
Look, the Landbreakers really turned this place upside down. They seem to be looking for something.
Wait, don't tell me that the LBs are really after the parts. What would they use them for?
I hope they have evacuated to safety. Perhaps we should do another sweep, just to be sure. Give the area a scan, Endman. The scanner might be able to locate some useful information.
Standard, huh? Odd.
People say that the essence shall reveal itself. Is there something I missed?
But ये क्या चीज़ है भाई? Recycling station. क्या recycle हो रहा है? और
They even breached this place. These Landbreakers are clearly covering every inch.
hmm?
The Landbreakers lingered here for quite a while. No signs of combat. Likely a failed stakeout or ambush.
The footprints lead deeper into this facility.
That would lead to a dead end. We should hurry up.
बहुत strong है फिर? और ये
There must be somewhere! Boss wants the crate! Oh, God! I can search this place again! Keep looking! I'll poke around in the other places! Well, bring them up here!
No second chance.
Face your ass!
How's that, Edmund?
The battle has ended. Let's take a break while we still can. Violence is never our objective. Let's press forward.
Here's our chance!
Everyone's getting...
Maybe they're gone.
The footprints fade into that direction. We need to find a way to reach the upper platform. Let's look around. Perhaps we can find a crate to hop on.
nice.
Don't be afraid. We are the Endfield crisis team. We're now safe.
Yeah, we totally defeated those Landbreakers. They'll trouble you no more.
अब LPs ने बोल रहे उसको.
Thank you all. We're finally safe.
Our security cameras found the Landbreaker mobs heading this way. We stopped our work immediately, then took this set of equipment and the accompanying technical documents with us.
We got no idea what it's for. But the packaging label says it's top priority. It's covered in Endfield logos. You came...
This is it. This is the set of Proto-Thank-You. The two of you acted in a decisive and timely manner to save a key asset of Endfield Industries. Now that it's been recovered, I shall relay your actions to the site director.
Great. Oh, we also found a few other things. These combat records might be useful to you. Please take them.
कुछ अनलॉक हो रहा है.
Original will carve a path for us.
मैं लेवल अप कर चुका हूँ.
Since the landbreakers are gone, we should start the emergency repairs. They should last until the base sends more people and materials for a proper makeover. You know, we really appreciate all the help you gave us, my Enfielder friends. Things look good for now.
You stop! Drop the loot! That crate! It's ours! Hear that sound? Break them up!
Target locked! Fire!
Whew, they just won't give up. What is it, Perlica? Thinking about something?
Those landbreakers. You heard what they said. Their leader is looking for the parts and the documents.
But why would the LBs want the documents? I mean, can they even understand this stack of technobabble?
What's even more suspicious is Mr. Andre
Illiterate है
mentioned that
मतलब.
he ordered and paid for the Originium modification parts himself. How would the landbreakers acquire such information? Mr. Andre should know more than us. Enfield has worked together with the UWST for quite a while. We often carry out joint engineering projects together. The UWST has spent years researching the ether rift of Valley 4. They have constructed an ether test site at the power plateau for this purpose. Though it does make little sense, I have a feeling that these landbreakers are indeed looking for our technology and products. We'll get to the bottom of this afterwards. The good news is that we successfully secured the processing center and recovered the parts and the documents. We should head back to Mr. Andre. Endman, the automation core can also be a target destination for teleprotocol. Time is a luxury we don't really have. So let's try... Now that
TP points
everything's
बहुत है
settled,
मतलब.
I guess Mr. Andre can finally breathe easy.
Guys. You've gotta make Big Owl treat us to a mega feast. Otherwise, you're just spoiling him.
Mr. Andre, we found the things you need. We also met a few fortunate UWST crewmates who survived. They're now carrying out repairs in accordance with their contingency plans.
Wonderful, Endman and Supervisor Perlica. I'll give Director Chin an update regarding the situation at the processing center. Oh, by the way, you probably saw plenty of damaged facilities in the hub area. Most of them can be fixed with Origo crusts, and that will mean we need to gather a lot more Originium ore. This, Endman, is the Enfield Portable Originium Rig. Just deploy it on a mining spot, and it will mine the ore automatically for you.
अच्छा जी.
The portable Originium rig automatically sets aside some of the excavated... This is the place, Endman. Let's deploy the portable Originium rig on this mining spot. can now produce Origo crusts in batches, just like before. We'll make them by putting originium ore into the refining unit.
Fabulous! I now have everything I need to start repairing the prototype. Enman, make sure you're here to witness its awakening. Don't miss it. Promise you'll be here to see it. Landbreakers. Why would they want these things? T11 originium prisms are highly fragile. Same goes for the high-precision nucleic crystal sinters. If handled by untrained personnel, they can be easily damaged. The prototype is an experimental tech we developed for the ether side. To the Landbreakers, it's probably just a hunk of scrap. Yeah, quite odd indeed. Maybe some Landbreakers thought, hey, that looks expensive, and figured they could flip it on the black market.
Illiterate bot.
Since we've
Love.
retrieved the crucial items, let's focus on the matter at hand. We should...
Endman, I received Andre's message. Good job out there. The team to reinforce the Originium byproduct processing center is en route. The arsenal is the objective of our next mission.
Sure.
I couldn't get in touch with our arsenal engineer. The entrance of the arsenal was blocked by a collapsed building during the attack. Our closest Enfielder is investigating the site as we speak. She should be in touch with you soon.
Edmund, we got a high payload situation on our hands. We don't have enough people to clean up the collapsed building, and we couldn't bring in the heavy machinery. The only solution left is to up the yield and blast it all to pieces. I wonder if the crisis team could do me a favor and get me some of that originium powder? I'll wait for you at the arsenal entrance. Originium powder? I'm sure Big Owl knows how to make it, right?
Of course I do. It's time to reveal the shredding unit. Mineral ores, metals, plants, it doesn't matter. You name it, it shreds it. This is your penultimate. Head to the PAC and use it to construct a shredding unit. The PAC is meeting all our expectations so far. We just don't have a lot of numbers from people. Try to deploy the shredding unit close to the PAC.
See.
Enman, activate the shredding unit control panel to check how it's used. Simple and intuitive, right? It shares the same control panel as the refining unit. I say it's time to shred some originium ore to powder.
We got the powder. Time to head to the arsenal. I haven't had proper fireworks ever since I...
If I'm not mistaken, the local arsenal is managed by an arsenal engineer from Endfield.
Arsenal engineer? I remember seeing a little girl who was always running around with weapons in her arms back in Enfield. Are they related?
The arsenal engineers of
There's no way we can get through all this rubble. Let's go and find our fellow Enfielder.
The arsenal... You're here! a high payload situation
Oh.
hasn't changed at all. I prepped the explosives and marked the detonation site. Don't worry, there's no risk of sympathetic detonation. I just hope you have the originium powder to make the bombs. Cool. And then this barrel of originium bombs is ready for use. Blasting, demolishing, and rebel clearing work has never been easier. Oh, and our AIC factory has been deployed, right?
Close
And
eye
then you
movement.
can totally use the factory to make even more explosives. She really likes explosives.
Merumi.
Alright. Hope I don't miss. Right on target. I give that explosion a 10 out of 10. Chen. I remember you making quite a scene with some fireworks. Perhaps you have a knack for demolition work. Shh! Not here! Not in front of so many people, Pearly. It happened way back. Hey, you alright?
सो रहा है क्या?
Breathing is stable. No external injuries detected. Work ID says Semyon. His vitals look stable. Let's wake him up. Wait, Chen. Go easy on him, alright?
What? An Anchor Fall struck our base? Wait. Yeah. It's all coming back to me. There was this very loud explosion, and the entire place shook like jelly. Something then probably hit my head.
Oh.
Thank you, Administrator and Supervisor Perlica. You saved my life. I must return to my post. Fortunately, this arsenal still seems intact. Take a piece or two. It's my duty to make sure you're wielding the best weapons.
Still waiting for something?
अब इतने डरते हैं.
Time to come up with optimum tactics for wielding this weapon.
Oh, recommendations.
Wow, this is pretty sleek. But I can also use standard issue weaponry to unleash a healthy dose of whoop-ass.
Nice.
It puts my mind at ease knowing I could help. I still have some gear in stock. Come find me if you need anything.
Message in. Wow.
Speaking of which, the Valley won't be the only place that's getting an AIC factory, right?
Hmm?
People say that the essence shall reveal itself. Is there something I missed?
I'm doing AFK for now.
Oh, activation success! Can you hear me? Hello? Are you there, my little buddy? T-A-T-A? Absolutely wonderful! This proves my repair work was a success. This here is Operator Chen. This is Supervisor Perlica, and this is our administrator. This little buddy's smart module is what Yvonne slapped together in her spare time. Though it might offer a bit of fun, the module's functions are rather limited. What? Is this a radio call? No, wait. It's a pre-recorded voice message.
This voice message is triggered if some dummy performs a hard reboot during maintenance mode. You! What did you do to my precious baby bot?
Ooh, someone predicted Big Owl and all his silly moves.
I don't know what you did, but it's gotta be serious. Get yourself over to my place and apologize! Also, bring my baby bot along. Remember, if you ever do that again, there'll be no mercy!
Edmund, Supervisor Perlica, you must be my witnesses. I did nothing wrong. I did my best. Oh, that's cruel. Whew. In any case, I have plenty of legitimate reasons to reactivate the prototype. Even in maintenance mode, the prototype can still monitor and log ambient data of its surroundings. Thanks to the parts you retrieved, these data logs have now been successfully decrypted.
Is that why you told us to come over? All right, stop hoarding the info to yourself. Tell us what you discovered.
Okay, listen. I found abnormal energy fluctuations coming from the Valley Fort. They appeared shortly before the anchor fall. The intervals between these fluctuations are nearly identical to the intervals between the anchor's arrival. They are just too similar. So I have to conclude there's a link between them. I don't know about the details or principles of how it happened. Like a valuable finding we should look into.
Then we should try to contact the Valley Fort quickly. Let's head to the control tower. We can probably use the comms node there.
Oh.
Where should we go next?
We seem to have high-value supplies nearby. Keep an eye out for those.
The control tower received plenty of great news from around the base. Stellar work out there, Administrator. Basic amenities in the hub area are working again. There's only one core issue that we still need to fix right now. Our main comms node is currently inoperable. I've taken parts from other machines and got most— It's a top secret component, and the backup part has been lost during the attack. Endman, I know I've already asked a lot from you, but legends speak of your miraculous work with Originium equipment. We desperately need some of those miracles right now.
Endman, there was a time when you could directly sense the operations of Originium machinery. You could even fine-tune Originium circuits on the fly. Modify gear, repair machines. You use this special form of arts often. Originium has a wide range of applications. We used both the Originium arts and industrial technology for power production and the processing of various materials. Talos 2 has plenty of Originium cultivation sites and mines. In fact, we can call ourselves a civilization that stands atop the shoulders of Originium.
At one point in our history, Originium mining led to a series of environmental and social issues. However, we had no choice but to press forward. Originium is a resource essential for our survival.
But the Endman has just been awakened recently, and wielding powerful forms of Originium arts will affect anyone's health. Let me try something else. We can always find another way. Fine. But if you feel any discomfort, stop immediately.
We're all counting on you, Administrator.
बहुत आसान था वैसे फर्स्ट मतलब ये तो फिर
Welcome to Endfield Industries.
That's a lot of new messages.
Booting up.
Someone save us! The Valley Fort! So many landbreakers! Help!
The Valley Fort seems to be...
That landbreaker. Was he trying to taunt us?
An LB mob raided Andre's basement labs. Another group attacked the Originium byproduct processing center. And then there's this group.
It seems like while our comms were down, the Landbreakers launched simultaneous attacks at multiple key locations throughout Valley 4. I'll have our comms team keep constant tabs on the situation.
Simultaneous attacks across an entire region. This doesn't make sense. The Landbreakers lack the organizational capacity to pull this off. Agreed. We need to act and respond in kind.
Hell yeah! I say it's time for the Enfield counterattack.
Before we made our landing, I had Dijon contact all combat operators in the surrounding regions. One of them is a Landbreaker specialist. His last reported position is just nearby. We shall rendezvous with him on our way to the Valley Fort.
Wait, Endman, before you set off, I actually have something for you.
what tab L. Basic armor. Oh.
Still waiting for something?
4 basic. Oh.
A fine product of industrial manufacturing.
The security division and the crewmates managed to find some pieces of gear from our stockpile, though they're not top-notch. Equipping them is at least better than nothing. When the anchor came crashing down on us, I did my best to keep my cool and soldier on. But truth be told, my mind turned into a total mess. Your intervention helped us through the worst of this crisis. You also sped up our recovery and post-disaster relief work. It is my genuine wish, on behalf of the hub base and all site personnel, to express our everlasting gratitude for your help. Oh, and by the way, I actually planned a nice little reception for you. Once things get back on track at the base, I'll try to organize another party for you. Endman, Supervisor Perlica, and Operator Chen, never bite more than you can chew. And do not press a desperate foe. It's always better to be safe than sorry. You already did a lot for us, and people at the hub base only wish to see you return safely.
I understand, Director Chin. We all do. You can count on me.
All right then. Good luck out there.
Every action taken by the Landbreakers.
Level 4.
Seems to be pointed at Andre's prototype, Endfield Industries, and even you, Administrator. I say it's time to go and reveal the truth.
अच्छा ये था zip. ध्यान नहीं दिया हूँ.
So many Landbreakers. They even built a camp.
They're sitting on the only way to the Valley Ford. I think they're here to block reinforcements.
Please don't kill me! Just give me a chance! Our rising clan does not need deathless cowards! The boss wants warriors, disciplined disobeyed, and you died. Find them, squad. Enemies. There! Kill them! Show them the power of the clan!
They are blocking our only way. Take them down, Chen.
Useless trash! Want to learn how to really kill?
Shows.
What did he?
More LBs? Careful, Perlica. These mobs are something else.
Oh.
A brave one. Impressive. You must be the legendary administrator. Catello Wolfgard Lupino, formally reporting for duty, administrator. That's how Supervisor Perlica usually introduces me. 2 words that go straight to the point.
Wolfguard is an Endfield Specialist Tech Division operator. He's an expert in covert combat, solo operations, and landbreaker issues. You can trust his skills. Listen, Wolfguard. Pointing your gun at a fellow Endfielder is never acceptable.
Apologies, Supervisor Perlica. It was an emergency, and I failed to notice the administrator. It won't happen again.
I will hold you to that. Valley 4 is in a state of emergency, and the crisis team requires your assistance.
I'm on it. The Bone Crushers have sabotaged the devices for controlling the bridge, and severed the power cables. These raiders only focused on raiding and looting in the past. Such actions are too well thought out.
This control panel's busted. Those LBs might have stripped its parts off.
The power issue is something we can handle. The automation core will give us an easy...
The switch isn't working. It's out of juice.
We must reconnect it to an electrical grid, like the one provided by the PAC.
Hi, folks. The hub-based crew has prepared several relay towers for us. Let's use them to connect the bridge to the grid. The cable is too short, Edmund. We must deploy more relay towers to relay the electricity to the bridge.
If it were up to me, I'd tell the engineering division to make longer cables.
नहीं हुआ क्या? वो तो जैसा है ये। Time to need to Vertin ये भी वर्टिन है तो ये वर्ट में क्यों नहीं है? समझ नहीं आया। Unpowered pylon डायरेक्ट डायरेक्ट डालना था।
We now have a road to reach the Valley Pass.
Before we go, any
Fiona, please update us on the latest situation.
Give me a moment. I'm sending you the algorithmic model. Our current objective is the Valley Fort, an old forward base in Valley 4. Valley Fort has a bridge that leads straight to the power plateau. It is the main road connecting the hub to the plateau. Data logs indicate the presence of several settlements near the fort, but I can't verify if they're still around. The haze is obscuring our near-orbital visual analysis. You'll have to survey the site on your own.
I've rescued a number of civilians nearby. From what they told me, key leaders of the Bone Crushers might be active in this area. There are also tracks even I do not recognize, such as strange-looking flames illuminating the skies at night. They are using some power I am not familiar with.
Whatever they're up to, it's big. We better hurry. Got a question for you. But it might sound inappropriate.
If it's inappropriate... Great, keep it to yourself.
Yo, come on! I just heard we have a Landbreaker specialist, and that he's from a Landbreaker clan. Are you?
My clan is called the Pack. Unlike the Bone Crushers, we are disciplined. We know when to dispense violence.
Oh, so that means Bone Crushers are bandit raiders, while the Pack are the heroic Wildland Rangers? Do you smell something burning?
Smells like a Bone Crusher drink.
This haze seems really dark and depressing. And what's that large thing way over there?
A dense tech. Dense techs are structures that mark Bone Crusher territories. The other Landbreaker clans also know them well. Bone Crusher chiefs also use these territorial furnaces as symbols of their power. They would burn everything they can pillage and leave their brutal mark upon the land. Dense techs can consume almost everything. Bone Crushers would use the haze to herald their invasion. Their rampage through the frontiers always leaves a trail of smoking ruins.
This haze better not be poisonous. It's not, right?
It's aerosolized blight materials released by the dense tech. It messes with originium devices. The Bone Crushers use it to hide their advances. It's part smokescreen, part weapon. But haze this dense and concentrated, it can definitely pose serious risks to the human body. Either energy is already uncontrollable. Looks like the Bone Crushers are getting more aggressive with their tactics.
The blight is a form of hazard caused by the ether. Their relationship is like lava to a volcano. What Wolfguard said is true. Blight is extremely destructive. It is also very hazardous to both people and...
So, what's the plan? Push through or find another way around?
We still don't know what's going on inside. I'll say we look for other options. This seems like the only trail. Let's take it.
The haze is spreading. We've had no updates.
Hey, Fiona mentioned there may be people living in this area, but we haven't seen anyone.
It certainly is suspicious.
Shh, I hear something.
Find him! Quick! Before he gets real mad! Where the hell is that barrel? Where are those cursed fools?
probably has more than one search party. I got a bad feeling about this.
Over there.
Not an LB? Quick, after him! Hey, stop! Jeez, how's he running so fast?
The weak survive best by fearing and fleeing.
Who's that? I'll crush you! This stink. I smell the pack.
You know us? The pack says hello.
Barking pets of the civilized. You are no landbreaker.
Then feel the fangs of the wolf.
Right, man! Sterilize this area!
Neverith. She'll crush you all.
Nefereth. I knew it. A demented lunatic. Nefereth is notorious for her willingness to commit all sorts of madness. She has broken every single code of every Landbreaker clan.
So, she is the one behind everything?
The Bone Crushers were a mess constantly at war with themselves. But she managed to unite them all. This alone proves her power. The sudden appearance of Neferith is a mystery. But it is obvious that she has her own special skills and intellect. Careful, Unmin. There may be Landbreaker traps around here. Better safe than sorry. I say we use incendiary weapons to burn this area.
Wait! Please! Please don't! I'm right here. I was just walking by. I don't know anything, and I certainly didn't hear anything.
So you've got the guts to stroll past the pipe faces, but when it's us, you run and hide?
Cause this one looks like one of them.
You got good eyes, boy.
There's no need to be afraid. He's not like the others. You'll be safe around him. Do you live in this area? Have you heard anything about Endfield Industries?
Industries? Factory people? You're from the UW. But you don't look like no Wooster to me.
Relax. We're a trusted partner of the UWST.
That means you're the good guys. Oh, thank Talos. My name's Karja. Please, I'm begging you. You have to save my baby sis.
Calm down, Mr. Karja. How's your sister? And what happened here?
Those evil breakers nabbed most of our people. The rest of us had no choice but to hide. My baby sis is real sick. But we ran out of the UW medication. There's a factory across the bridge. So I snuck out, tried to find my way over.
That path is too dangerous. You'll never make it across with your life.
I know, but Ginny, she can't wait no longer. I can't see her. Can't see her.
Yeah, the Endman's right. We gotta help these people.
Well then, Mr. Karja, please lead the way. Let's see if we can help your sister and your people.
You'll help me? Really? That's awesome! Follow me! Our shelter's over there.
I'm taking the rear. Gotta make sure we are not followed. The trails here can be difficult to track.
Yeah. The path to the cave is very well hidden. The Breaker scum haven't found out about our place yet. They weren't here when I first came out. I don't know when and how they got so close. This is the place.
Karja, why did you run off again? Your sister is sick.
Soft. I mean, Mr. Soft.
Who are these people behind you? You grew some nerves, Karja. You're not bringing every
No, Mr. Soft. These are the good guys. They're here to help us. They
fought the Breakers? And you brought them here? Oh, boy, you're...
Karja? Is that you?
Ginny, I'm back. And I brought some extra hands.
Mr. Soth, we're from Endfield Industries. Karja told us you might need some help.
Endfield, you say? I'm in charge of this place, and I know you. Some of those UWST people mentioned.
Easy there, old man. We're really the good guys.
Karja, we didn't know when the Aripathy got to her. And we're out of meds.
How are you feeling? Can you tell me where it hurts?
Miss...
Ginny, she told me that the rocks on her body hurt and her belly's hurting too. The pain gets even. Last night, Ginny's temperature went feverish and sparks.
Her condition sounds...
Surface crystal formations, visceral compression, and uncontrolled spark. How long has she been without medication?
Nearly 2 weeks. We usually get our meds from the Woosters, but the Raiders' scum started attacking our place. Those of us who survived escaped to this shelter. Unfortunately, we ran out of meds.
Saving lives is our priority. I have a few doses of Aripathy suppressants. They should...
सही है.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I was worried sick about my sis. You Enfielders have been a blessing to us.
It's all right, Karja. There is no permanent cure for Aripathy, but regular use of the suppressants will keep How is it, Ginny? Feeling better?
My pain isn't as bad anymore. Thank you, miss.
You should also thank your brother, Ginny. Your body still needs rest. You should go get some sleep.
Okay. I actually do feel quite sleepy.
टोस्ट क्योर है नहीं सही में.
Unfortunately, yes. When mining and using Originium, Aripathy is one of the hazards we must face. Active Originium can infect and harm an improperly protected victim, usually through the bloodstream and the circulatory system. We haven't found a way to completely cure Aripathy. However, at least we now have highly effective suppressants at affordable costs.
My history teacher told me that Aripathy positives were once ostracized in numerous places on Terra. Many social issues were also caused by Aripathy.
Indeed. Although Originium infection no longer leads to stigmatization or social problems today, erypathy remains a common disease in Talos 2. Don't stress over it, Endman. Even if you can't remember the past, know that both you and Originium have always been fighting for our survival on Talos 2. You can try.
Apologies. I didn't mean to be so harsh towards you Enfielders. Thank you for saving Ginny's life. Wooster's built an auto meat packing plant nearby. I used to work there some time ago. The plant was suddenly destroyed by a blight disaster. I left, spent a long while on the road, and finally reached the nearest Wooster territory. We got people from other places as well. There's forget it. Every one of us is the same now. When that anchor fell, not too far from us, those breaker scum started showing up all over the Valley Fort. Them Woosters didn't even have time to sound their alarms.
They must have planned this attack ahead of time.
They've taken over the entire Valley Fort. I can't even imagine what happened to the crewmates inside that place.
The state of hygiene and sanitation here won't help the sick get better. You'll also...
I know, but we don't have... Can you stay and protect...
We're on an important mission.
But we can't just leave these people behind.
Endman, I have a plan, but we don't have enough information about this attack. Deploying more protocol facilities without this knowledge can increase the risk of our mission, or even jeopardize the entire operation. We would shoulder the risk. I understand. Now, Mr. Soth, is there an empty plot of land nearby that can accommodate everyone?
Heading up through this cave tunnel will take us to a Wooster container park. In fact, we actually wanted to pitch our camp there, but it's now completely infested by the breakers. Those blighted scum ain't human. Don't risk your...
There's no need to worry about us.
Yeah! Time to make your place breaker-free.
सैनिटी यूज कहाँ से होती है? अभी अनलॉक नहीं हुआ है शायद.
That's them! Be careful. These monstrous scab eaters brought all of their blighted cousins with them.
A sizable breaker band. Bigger than a typical raiding party. They're building more of the smaller dance tags.
Can we risk a direct engagement?
If we strike quickly enough, we'll be done before they realize what hit them.
All right, let's make that happen.
Rest are just...
You're incredible. See? I told you, Mr. Saw. Them breakers got nothing on these heroes.
Those breakers really messed up this place. I gotta see if there's anything we can...
Yes. We can use the AIC factory and its technologies to build an outpost for you. The Endfield designed outpost is a support node linked to the protocol network. This location seems decent. Let's deploy a sub-PAC here.
What type of arts is this? I just blinked and it appeared out of nowhere.
This thing is huge. Is this the outpost you're talking about?
This is a sub-PAC. We can build another AIC factory around it and support the growth of the actual outpost. I've applied for an additional refining unit since we'll need plenty of processed ore to set up our outpost.
So,
Incredible, Perlica. Always 3 steps ahead.
Just doing my job. All right. This is just our very first step. We've got more to do.
I made my recon run. Bone Crushers are building more dance stacks to spread their hands. They won't give up their objectives that easily. There's a trail behind the hill over there. The raiders would probably attack again from that direction.
Well, what if those land breakers come back?
Our next step is to construct some combat facilities. They will give us automatic fire support. In the future,
ooh,
these combat facilities can be used to fortify our entire... Let's start with the most basic combat facilities.
We need the Reginium ore to make Origo crusts. I don't think...
What? That means we won't be getting any combat facilities. Or should I teach them?
Don't worry, Chen. Endfield Logistics Technology got that covered. Fellow Enfielders at the hub base have stashed some of our Originium ore stockpile into the depot. Our sub-PAC can remotely access this depot to acquire the ore. Let's go and take a look at the output port of our sub-PAC.
the combat facility construction.
We need to find a good, advantageous site for deploying the gun tower.
This place looks pretty neat.
Three.
gonna give those landbreakers a world of hurt.
That's right. But we all...
These are gun towers? They can rotate?
Can these turrets really stop the LBs?
There's movement on the hills. They're coming.
Revenge! Take back what is ours! All of it! No prisoners!
Talos, save us! They're coming again!
Keep it together.
ओह लेवल 4 ही है.
Sequence!
I can't believe this! We actually defeated the LBs!
Ah! We won! Those scum-sucking stab-eaters will never hurt us again!
With the proper tools, even the prey can turn the tables against the predator.
Performance of our combat facilities has reached our expectations. Endman, we'll eventually turn this place into a proper outpost. Providing a steady supply of resources will grant this place basic subsistence. If we assign an Endfielder to offer on-site support, the AIC factory can operate more effectively and handle more tasks.
The outpost. Resources. Dear Endfielders, can you let us stay here for a while? We really need a shelter. Given the number of breakers nearby, people will feel a lot safer living as a community. Other straggling refugees of the Valley Pass could also find their way to this outpost.
Of course it.
Indeed. This is what we aimed for when we designed the outpost. Although the place isn't exactly the frontiers, our outposts should also serve as a reliable shelter when necessary. Mr. Soth, can I ask you to be our local liaison? We need someone to help us monitor the outpost's conditions. We can use the sub-PAC to offer you support. Just give us a list of what you need on a regular basis. Endfield will take care of the rest.
Gotcha. It feels like filling out a catalog order form in the cities. I got this.
Why don't we give it a try right now?
Successfully received. The types of supplies we can allocate right now are still rather limited, but more would become available as we progress.
So by supporting your work, this place can become a proper shelter.
But we still have potential threats lurking around. You seem familiar with this area. Know any secret trail to get inside the Landbreaker?
What?
We're on a mission.
I see. There's an underground ventilation shaft. We used it once to escape the raiders. Daniel, run along and remove the barricade in the tunnel. Now we got some serious professionals on our side. Them pot faces better start praying for their lives.
Alrighty, sir. Those blighted scum terrorized us for long enough. Time for us to give them a nasty surprise.
Not a problem. I've actually tried every job at this place, and they're way simpler than putting up fortifications. A protocol space? Did it just We just occasionally come across such phenomena.
Hi, Edmund. I wonder if you can help me out with something. Strange originium reactions have started to appear in various locations in Valley 4. There's
लड़ी
one
रहा
pretty
था
close
अनलॉक
to
हो
your current
गई.
location. Can you take a look at it?
Endfield Crisis Team, ready for action.
Oh.
Target locked. Fire. Verify and report
आसान था ज़्यादा ही.
Waiting for your orders in
थोड़ा सा चैलेंज और लेते रहते हैं कैसा रहेगा.
A blade unsheathed.
Level 8.
Let's unleash.
all the with the master.
ये है मुश्किल.
Your end awaits.
Commence L7. Annihilation.
Once known, be dead.
Show's over.
An easy victory.
Violence is never out.
Alright, guys, this is the ventilation shaft.
I know this place. Ginny and I used to play hide and seek here. When those breakers came, Soth had us block every path and trail. Don't want no raiders to sneak up on us.
Central is up ahead, but I'm afraid we won't be much help beyond this point.
Ginny? Is Miss Perlica leaving? I got a small present for you.
Ginny! Weren't you supposed to be resting?
Good to see you back on your feet, Ginny. Looks like the suppressants are doing their job. But make sure you get plenty of rest to fully recover.
Please have this, Miss Perlica. I drew it myself. Wish you the best.
This is
Oh.
such a beautiful drawing. Thank you so much, Ginny.
Nice.
Take care of Ginny, Karja. Keep a close eye on her condition. I've left you a prescription and more medication. Ask Mr. Soth if there's anything you don't understand.
Remember, boy, family is a treasure. Be a good brother to her.
Yes, definitely.
Karja, did you find Uncle Mark?
Not yet, Ginny. But we'll try our best to... Yeah. Mark was a good Wooster crewmate. He helped us escape to this place and carried Ginny the whole way. That's why she's so worried about him.
So where did Mark go? Is he... safe?
I don't know. Mark helped us settle in, then headed out with the others. He never came back to the cave.
Standing around guessing won't get us anywhere. We should try our luck in the Landbreakers' territory.
And I hope we don't find Mark there. It's too risky for non-combatants. Let's move out ASAP, team.
Admin must
I hope Mark and his crew are alright. But what if the LPs really did get them?
Landbreakers don't do hostages or ransom.
Okay. I believe they are still alive and well.
We got rocks blocking the path. Those simple explosives there should be able to blast apart the rocks.
convenient. Lead ahead them.
They sure pack a punch. This place feels a little creepy. What have the Landbreakers been doing here?
Blighted waste. Wolfguard, is this part of the Bone Crusher's culture?
The Bone Crushers would use blighted materials when igniting their dance stacks. But clearly, there isn't any dance stack here.
The Blight can interfere with all sorts of Originium activities. As of now, we only know of a few ways of utilizing it.
The same should apply to the Bone Crushers. In the past, they would simply discard blighted waste that built up in their dance stacks. But this place seems to be stockpiling the material.
So the LBs came up with a new way of using it? They're actually doing science?
I see marks of scraping on this blighted waste. Someone's been collecting the shavings. No sign of external injuries or struggle. There's residue in the respiratory tract, and glyphs etched onto his hands. Embrace the abyss, gain new life. I believe that's what it means.
So, any conclusions?
They're trying to absorb the blight. Accidenti. I've never seen anything this crazy. Neferit has turned the Bone Crushers into something very different.
Wolfguard, what does the Deep mean to the Bone Crushers?
The Ether side. They have always worshipped the Ether. That's why they avoid using Originium. They would only use devices based on witchcraft, such as dance stacks.
The Blight arises out of ether. It is natural for them to worship the birthplace of the Blight. That being said, since this Landbreaker was trying to absorb the Blight, Could it be an attempt to embrace the ether?
The Landbreakers are never short on crazies, but the ether isn't like Originium. It can't be used directly as a weapon, at least not that I know of. The Bone Crushers never did this before. Maybe we should stop treating them as a warlord faction of bandits. Other Landbreakers probably hate the pack more, since we work with you, Endfield. But who cares what they think?
I think there's more information we can use. Let's investigate this place and find out. They sealed off this entire place with their haze. Fortunately, we still have the secret tunnel.
Those smaller dance stacks are used for powering the central furnace. Take them out to extinguish the giant dance stack and the haze, and give us a way to reach the valley fort.
All right, time to demolish some stacks.
The land abandoned us.
What was that?
Neverith.
Don't be affected by her arts. Let's keep going.
Come forth, Bone Crushers. You were abandoned here to suffer and starve.
tower looks really imposing up close. The smoke's choking me. Let's...
These smaller den stacks supply energy to the large one. Destroy them.
It probably can't take 2 hits from my blade.
It's made for burning blighted waste. Your blade will even more. You should use explosives. Blast away the connector between the base and the main part.
That glowing sparkly part, right? Let's give it a good blast.
Done. To the next one.
The crewmates aren't here. No bodies either. We should keep looking.
No second chance. The small dance decks are still working. We're almost done.
Oh, इतना
We made another
Orlean is a fragment of a shattered universe. This one traveled massive distances to be here. Right.
Over here! There's someone here!
Help me, please.
She's in UWST outfit.
Let's clear out the scum below her. Sterilize this area! Sequence arts unit, hot. Forward!
Are you Anfielders? Thank goodness. I thought I was gonna die here. I keep hearing that woman's voice in my head.
Why are you locked in here?
I'm Shauna. I lead a UWST construction crew. Many of my crew went missing after the attack on Valley 4. When I heard the Landbreakers were hunting people down, I thought I might find some of my crew here.
Day have other lookouts beside the ones we just took out.
There used to be more landbreakers here, but then they got some kind of order and half of them went into the fort. I only dared scream for help when I saw you.
I see. Any other people held here? We're looking for Mark. He was helping evacuate the refugees with his crewmates.
Mark? Oh. I saw him following the landbreakers to the Valley Fort. Damn coward.
What? Did he surrender?
Surrendered? Your name is Shauna, right? Leave the fort to us. You should head back to the base. It's safe now.
Okay. But I'm going to look for other survivors first. Then make my way back to the base. Good luck, you guys.
No more delays. Let's head straight into the fort.
Hear that sound?
Oh, son! Fort refugees are killed! Sequence! Uh-huh. The smoke is cleared. Let's go.
The band accord is alive. You are living proof of their falsehoods. I shall give unto you a brand new weapon for butchery. Embrace the ether. Its powers are already mine to command. The old world of Origium has abandoned you. Now it deserves to be utterly destroyed.
Embrace the ether. But that's impossible. We must stop her. Quickly.
We must step onto the path of rage and frenzy. No turning back, no compromises, and no end to our pursuit. We will fall, and then we will exist. Remember.
Originally would carve a path for us.
You still have a name. Landbreakers. Now, let loose the war of humanity upon itself. Quiet. I'm pleased to see you alive. My patience almost ran out. What's it like waking up to pain each time? My savior.
Here for it. I got this.
Good boss fight. Forward or run.
weakness was exposed.
Try to steal a bolt.
Stellar performance. You deserve my sincere commendations. Your memories may be
Hypnotized
gone,
Dion.
but look at you. Still striving so hard to be a leader, a savior, and a tyrant. Do you and I truly differ?
Supervisor Perlica, what happened at the Valley Fort? We just heard something.
The chief of the Bone Crushers was at the Valley Fort. She blew up the bridge before she left. We were right behind her, but it was too late.
That road is our shortest way to support the power plateau. Air support would be difficult, as our flying vehicles would be affected by the anchors. These people have made their goals quite clear.
I hope he can stay safe and keep us updated on the Landbreakers' movements. Director Chin, is there any other way to reach the power plateau?
We can reach the power plateau by going through the Originium Science Park, but that is the longer route, and the anchor fall triggered a huge landslide. Cleaning it up will be difficult. Andre, report. What's the situation in the field?
It's bad. The road is completely blocked by a significant buildup of rocks and rubble. Our surveyors just sent us the details. Take a look.
This was the road we took to reach the hub base. We barely escaped the landslide.
We need large vehicles and lots of power to clear all this rubble away.
Man, we're getting hit from all sides.
Stay positive, Chen. I say we assemble a landslide clearing team, stat. But first, the crew needs better protective equipment. We'll also require clearing machinery. Perhaps...
Mr. Andre, I believe the AIC factory can play a role in this endeavor.
Very true. It's time to validate the design objectives of our factory.
Supervisor Perlica, we are currently occupied with the hub base recovery. Organizing the landslide clearing team may take...
Traces at the scene match the patterns. But how did Neferith...
Supervisor...
Oh, apologies. I was a little distracted. Please make haste with the preparations. The true objectives of our opponents must be identified quickly.
I understand. These landbreakers are far beyond ordinary bandits.
Director Chin, have we ever detected any individual in Valley 4 who is capable of
What? No! Such abilities are not possible. The ether is simply too dangerous. Our attempts to study the ether are severely hampered by its lethality. No human individual can make direct contact with the ether safely. After all, the ether is the side opposing the origins of life, right?
तो उसने लगा तो यूज कर सकते तो
Yes, but We are all familiar with the textbook footnote on this quote. The Terrans did not have a full understanding of the secrets held by this planet.
That's true. In any case, there are plenty of matters on our hands that we must deal with.
Okay, is there anything we can do to help?
Yeah. Please help Andre at the core AIC area. We'll be preparing our supplies at that place.
चलो देखते हैं क्या होता है आज ये। ओह कोई और चीज बिल्ड करने तो नहीं अभी। वाटर स्टफ जंप
According to our grand development strategy, this AIC sector is still in its infancy. Usually production lines can't be built overnight. The technological advancements we made in Valley 4 can now speed things up. Well, things can be faster at this place at least. The other sites might not have our more conducive environment.
You'll also need plenty of electricity and power to manufacture large machinery and equipment.
The landslide clearing crew will be assigned a multi-purpose drill. This big boy will need plenty of originium ore as fuel. We must boost our mineral mining efficiency. To do that, we should first research the right tech upgrades in our AIC factory plan. That little buddy over there is the protocol data logger. It helps with technical verification. It collects ambient data and provides our AIC factory with solutions tailored to local conditions. Relevant data can then be quantified and processed into our AIC index. Give it a shot, Edmund.
Administrator? Let me introduce myself. I am Technician Pocus from the Endfield Engineering Division. As you can see, I've deployed plenty of protocol data loggers in this area. Once enough data has been gathered, they'll behave like this. It's a special signal to retrieve the data. This particular data logger is ready for interaction and retrieval. Go ahead and try it out. In more complex environments, a single data logger might generate multiple AIC index points at once. Alright, admin. Let's start with our electric mining rig tech upgrade.
Factory है, mining rates, construct, backpack. Nice. Level 10.
Still waiting for something? Another step forward. I recognize this feeling. I'll never forget the sight of them.
अच्छा रिले टावर लाना पड़ेगा लग रहा है।
Endman, do we have the required Originium ore and Amethyst ore? Nicely done! Our energy problem is now history. The landslide clearing team has been assembled. Once the preparations are complete, the team can begin their work.
Good job.
Oh, nice.
Is there anything else we're short on?
A lot. Gear, tools, overhaul kits. But we should be able to take care of them. Vanikov is responsible for directing the work on the site.
Ah, so you really are the administrator. Thank you so much for helping our crewmates out there. Everyone's ready to get some work done, but we got a
Spanish
small
या French
There's
सुनने
no
में तो
need for such formal.
Mr. Andre insists that we keep ether counters during work. The issue is these devices have quite a heavy load, and we haven't had time to modify our standard coveralls.
I understand Mr. Andre's concerns. Mr. Vanikov, if modifying your standard crew coveralls is a problem, we can produce new protective suits for your crew.
What? But I don't think we can just build a garment factory right now.
Endfield has a comprehensive plan for precision manufacturing, centered around our protocol automation core. We can get started on it right away.
L. Hmm.
Hey guys, time to head to the PAC and make some gear. I'll show you the ropes.
Just wrapping things up. Oh, they look wonderful. We can
Sure.
definitely use them. Thank you so much, Endfielders.
Brand new gear, thin air. Incredible. You made all these with your AIC system?
There's so many stories about you Enfielders, but the real deal is just impressive. If things were always this effortless, life would be a breeze.
All right, I'm ready for the job.
Everyone seems pretty pumped, man. Now that the crew is ready, our next step is to repair and modify a suitable vehicle. The field crew can take care of the disassembly and replacement of parts. I get to work on a suite of customized components. They will give the vehicle some essential upgrades.
Edmund, research the parts fitting tech on our AIC factory plan. After that, we'll be all set.
The core component of the drill requires amethyst parts. Let's make some with the fitting unit.
So, Henneman's fight style is pretty unique and impressive. I'm really curious how the Enderman fought at full power. Perlica, have you seen that before?
I did not. But I found records of important battles fought by our Endermen. They gave rise to quite a few stories. In any case, we should expedite the restoration of our
Going
Endermen's
AFK for 5 minutes. Okay, I'm back. Thanks for the wait. Refined and fitting. अच्छा डायरेक्टर पायदान
Give the amethyst part to Andre, and we'll just wait for them to finish the work.
Edmund, how are we doing with the upgrade parts? This is it? Wonderful!
Reverse gear. Check. Stabilizing gout triggers. Check. Initiating signal testing. Oh. Construction vehicle upgrades are complete. All the moving parts are in place. This efficiency is miraculous.
A dream that's coming true! The AIC factory is working far better than I expected. We gotta expand our mass production plans.
expand the factory.
Make sure you give me the new budget as soon as you have it.
Endfield has constructed many large industrial machines, but this is our first time using an AIC to build one on the fly. This is a first step towards our grand vision. Endman, just imagine how many lives we can improve with our construction
Prep work seems to be going well. We finally have some good news for a change. The quarry suffered significant damage. We received multiple distress calls from the crews there. We've dispatched a rescue team, but it was hastily prepared. They might not be able to cover all scenarios. I hope you can check the area if you have the time to spare, Endman.
Our preparations seem complete, but... No, sorry. It was nothing.
In any case, we should make sure all preparation work is carried out accordingly. Pocus and I are ready to help if you have questions about the AIC factory.
If you want to add more features to our AIC, you can use this expansion core. It will provide a more advanced factory development.
There are many things we can do. Expand our AIC factory, help crewmates in the other areas, and much more. The decision is yours, Administrator.
अब fully free हो चुके हम मतलब Now for the banner. पहले वेपन बैनर हो गया 2-5 Now for the main. Yes. Oh. Two 5 stars. Let's see who.
Catcher, our team Z7. My role is giving the team cover and logistics support. I
Catcher.
Well, well, look who it is.
Oh, yeah.
The legendary administrator. I picked up a couple of whispers on my way here.
I Vanna.
Catcher, our team Z7.
Catcher. Jen.
Okay, stick with the process. Why do I have to do this again?
Sleepy.
Greetings.
Estella.
Catcher, our team Z7.
Why do I have to do this again?
Estella.
Catcher, our team Z7.
And of Op Z7 reporting.
Lizard.
I studied original automation and occasionally help with modifying.
Antal. Antal.
Seven skirmisher.
Oh,
Fluoride.
nice.
Got anything to say? No?
Alright.
Captain Nakakuri of Operation Team Z7
Attitude.
C7 skirmisher. Fluoride.
Why do I have to do this again?
Well, well, look who it is. The
Catcher, our team Z7.
Oh, snow shine. सही है. Those 5 stars seem where we were.
C7 skirmisher. Fluoride.
Oh, knowledge most
Oh,
lead us not into temptation,
new one.
but deliver us from the codes of malice. I am Sahi, and
Sahi. और नॉट में मिल गया सही है. लास्ट और 5 स्टार इसमें मिलेगा मुझे. एक 5 स्टार और 6 स्टार है.
Oxy.
Yes! Last right! Nice.
why do I have to do this again?
बाद में देखते हैं वेपन्स कौन सा। ये और ये तो मिलेंगे, ये 1 2 3 ये वाली मिलेगी थोड़े से परसों या उसमें से ये मिल चुकी है अभी। ये और ये बचा है 2 मेल 1।
Still waiting for something?
Watch this! Awesome, right?
सही है। Oh, nice.
Contemplation, computation. Am I looking alright from this angle?
Oh. Oh, that's cute. Bara. Oh, it was like बना दिया इन्होंने। नाइस।
Still waiting for...
And I hope that our battles may bring about
चार। सही है। Probably. Eight.
no problem, as long as it's hefty enough.
No, what to do? बाद में। न्यू फीचर अनलॉक कर लेते हैं। अंटॉन मैडी 2 मिनट मैडी चाहिए क्या है ये बाद में लेता हूँ जब बढ़ जाएंगे
Evan! Over here! I'm over here! Oh, you've arrived, Edmund. Awesome. I was about to head in and look around the place on my own. Just those figures in the far distance. They kind of look like members of the Syndicate's crew. Anyway, these guys are rushing back and forth, and I have no idea what they're doing. I totally agree. Great! It's time to jump right in. You're not taking the shortcut? Sure-footed as always, Edmund. Perhaps a more cautious and grounded approach will work out better for us. And it's okay if you change your mind, Edmund. I can give you a piggyback ride and jump down. Edmund. I hope I'm not seeing things, but you turn really pale.
It's nothing. I just felt a little. We should look for another way in.
Oh
Okay. All right then. Time to look for a detour.
सही मूवमेंट्स में वॉइस एक्टिंग है चलो मैं अब अपनी स्ट्रीम इधर ही बंद करता हूँ चाय पीने जाऊँगा उससे और बाय रात में मिलते हैं पार्ट 3 के लिए